The right everyday carry gear can make or break your day. Do you have the right things in your pocket? Do you like to go minimalist and go with a keychain, a key fob, a little pocket knife, and maybe a multi-tool in another pocket? Or do you go the other direction? Carry a big sling, a big backpack with tons of stuff. There's something in the middle of that can help you carry all of your daily essentials. It's discreet and it fits in your pocket. It's called the Everyday Micropack. Today, I've got 9, and hopefully we'll find one of these babies that will fit the bill for your pocket. Okay, so you've decided minimalist with a keychain, a little pocket knife, and a flashlight is not enough for you. But you've also decided that carrying a sling or wearing a big backpack into Walmart is probably a little too much and overdoing it, right? Well, I've got 9 packs here for the Everyday Carry Micropack, something discreet that will fit into your pocket. I'm gonna rate these all individually on 3 criteria. 1, material and construction. What materials are used, what's the construction, and how good of a quality product is it? The second thing is usability. How useful is it to me to carry the everyday things that I want to carry with me? So I did a video earlier on my Everyday Carry Summer 2022 edition. I'll post a copy link here so you can view that if you want to see what type of items I carry every day in my little micro pack. Now, I take those everywhere I go, so whatever micro pack has to carry those things in it minimum. I may add 1 or 2 things here and there depending on the situation. If I'm going hiking, I may add a couple of other things to it and take some things out. If I'm going to the pool, I may take a different pack with a couple different things in it. It depends on the situation and I modify them. I know that some people have an individual pack for each one. I don't do that. I prefer just to switch it out. It also helps me evaluate it on a regular basis to see that I'm using the things that are in there. My rule is, if I don't use it in a year, it comes out of the pack. It doesn't stay in there. The micro packs are for regular use items, things that you're gonna dip into to use on a regular basis. If you're not using them, don't carry them. Okay, so the first pouch we're gonna go over today is this one right here. It's the FLOWFOLD wallet. Now, I do like this one. The material and construction is pretty decent. It's got a YKK zipper right across here that's water resistant. It's got a sturdy little corner loop right here that you can attach to your pack if you're carrying it on the outside or you're putting it on a backpack or something if you're not normally carrying it in your pocket. So it's pretty decent. This comes in a couple different colors. So there's 3 materials that they advertise that it comes in: X-Pack, Eco-Pack, and a life stand. This one I believe is the X-Pack. It's almost kind of like a hard nylon. So it's a nice little pack. Usability. It's about 4.5 by 3.5 by 0.2. So it's a very small pack. So this one is going to be a little too minimalistic for me. This one I would rate as a 3 overall. The cost on this is $17.95. The reason I rated a 3 is because of the usability. So the cost isn't too bad, the material and construction is pretty decent, but the usability kind of brings it down into the middle of the pack for me. The next pack I want to talk about is this Zero FEUD pack. So this has got a YKK number 5 zipper. I don't know how water resistant this is. It's also made out of 1000D nylon. So it's kind of got that thick nylon-ish material. It does have this 1.5 inch hook and loop. Zero FEUD's website does have patches that you can attach to here and really customize it and make it your own. It does have 2 side loops on either side. It's small. The measurements on this one are 4.5 by 3.5, and it's about 1/4 inch to 1/3 of an inch thick. As you can see, it's a little bit thicker than the FLOWFOLD, but not very much. And the material is a little bit thicker, so some of the thickness is coming from the actual material. Cost on this one is $18. Overall, this one right here, the Zero FEUD, is gonna be a 3 on my rating scale. So the next one is a really inexpensive one you can find on Amazon. It's the Carson water resistant floating wallet. What makes this a floating wallet? Well, there's a big piece of foam inside of here to help it float. So if it falls in the water, it'll float. This material right here is a nylon material. It comes in a multiple of colors. So I went with high-vis orange. And it does have a little elastic here on the back. So if you wanted to put it on your wrist or somewhere else, you could do that. The zipper only goes from about 1/4 of an inch in to 1/4 of an inch in. So it actually is very kind of tight to put things in. So this one is about a 2 overall. It only costs $10, but you can hardly put anything in there. Between the foam, and most of this width is actually the foam, and then there's a little divider inside of here. There's not a whole lot of room for things. This is just for a couple credit cards and maybe your ID or something like that. Just some important things to have with you when you go to the pool. That's about it. So that's why I rated this one a 2 overall. Great price, minimal use though. A really nice pack that's kind of inexpensive and you can find on Amazon is this GENTLESTACHE pack right here. What I like about this, the construction, it's nylon material. It doesn't have YKK zippers. It just has a regular everyday zipper. It's nothing fancy or spectacular, but it is easy to move. It opens and closes nicely. One of the things I like about this is the pockets it's got. It's got a larger pocket on the outside front here. It's got 2 smaller pouches right here, or pockets. Then when you open it up, it's got 2 pockets over here, and it's got 3 pockets over on this side. So it's actually got a lot of diversity in what it can hold. What I found that I did when I was carrying it is I would put my battery pack out here because it's a really thin, flat one. And then in the back, I'd put my manager here, and I would put my Fisher Space Pen over here. And then inside, all the other stuff fit in there great. And I could put extra. I could put a lighter in there, the small Bic lighters. There's a lot that this can carry. So overall, I gave this a 4. And what it made it go from 3.9 to 4 was the little skull that comes with it. I mean, anything with a skull on it makes it cooler. So instant 4. Another brand of pouch that you might see on Amazon is the Viper-Aid. Viper-Aid has a myriad of different types of pouches and packs. I tried to find the smallest pack I could from Viper-Aid, and I came up with a VE3P. So this one's a little big. The outside of this is 500D polyester, and then the inside is a PVC water resistant coating. So it's very water resistant. One of the things I do like about it is the amount of pockets that it has. It has a big pocket deep that goes from here all the way to the bottom, from this black line all the way to the bottom here. Then it's got 2 pockets right here, and then it's got these hook and loop things that you can attach things to. So it's got some really neat attachment pieces on the outside. On the back side, it's got a hook and loop, so you can put your patches in there and individualize it for yourself. And it also has this zipper right here. And it doesn't list it as a YKK zipper, and I don't see anything on the zipper that labels it YKK, so most likely it's just an inexpensive zipper. As flexibility goes with this, you could put all kinds of things. I mean, with all these pockets, you can use multi-tools and knives and flashlights and money and your cell phone in the big one. And it's got these 2 little hook and loops. Somebody was wearing this as a cross-body pouch. I think it's a little weird because it's really small, but hey, if that's your game, play on. I'm not going to get in your way. This is just too big for me to put in my pocket. The measurements on this is 6.5 by 3.98 by 0.71. That is just too big for my front pocket. For me, that's a 3.5 overall. Next, I have a smaller everyday carry pack that surprised me. When I first got it, I was disappointed because I thought it was going to be way too small. Well, the CHUMS SURFSHORTS wallet surprised me. So it's a wallet size like the other ones. It's 4.5 by 3, so 4.5 by 3. It's got several pockets. So right here, it's got a window pocket that you can put your ID in, right through here. It also has a back pocket behind that, so you can put a couple credit cards. If I zip this closed and flip it over, boom, it's got a pocket right here, and I fit my battery pack in that pocket right there, and it was tight enough that it didn't slip out at all. It's also nice that it's got this little pull right here, so you can pull it out of your pocket easily. But what made this good, the fact that it has this pouch on the outside, it has this window for the ID, is this other side over here. There's another zipper on the bottom, and it opens up to a big area on the inside. And this thing comes in a myriad of colors. I mean, you can get the American flag, you can get fish, you can get fishing lures, you can get blue and gold. I mean, you can get all kinds of colors for this thing. I was really impressed with the amount of things that I can put in there. What I carry in my pack right now is about everything that would go in there, nothing extra, and it was full and to the brim. This one overall, it's $11.99. I rated this one a 3.5 overall, just because it's a nylon material, and I was concerned about the longevity of this material because it feels a little soft. All right, well, now we get to the one that I've carried the most out of almost all of my packs, and probably one of my favorites. It's the TOPO design, a micro bag. But what I really like about this is 1000D nylon on the outside, and then it has a lining on the inside, and it's 210 nylon on the inside. It's got YKK zippers. It's solid. It's got two different types of loops. It's got the little cordage loop and then a regular loop over here, like a strap loop. And then, of course, the beautiful little TOPO Designs logo on there. That's why I like this. It's big size, easy to open area, big area. It's 4.75 by 4.75 by 3.25 inches, and it fits everything. The other thing is that this is only $14.95 or $15. These come in all kinds of different colors. I went with the green. I just have a thing for army green. I'm wearing an army green shirt on today. So this one I'm giving a 4 overall. Now, this next pouch is the ZEEPACK Wallet Zip Pouch. So why did I pick this puppy? Well, one of the viewers had mentioned this on my video of my everyday carry for summer 2022. They said that they loaded this with everything they carry, and they must be Houdini. This is a Dyneema composite material, and I actually really love this material. It's strong. It's got a polyester on the outside that almost waterproofs it and gives it additional strength. It's got a full zipper that goes from side to side. It's a nice zipper. It's a waterproof zipper. It's got these two little loops on the sides. I just like it. I think the quality of it is really nice. The only downside to this little pouch for me is the fact that it's so small. It's just a tiny little pack. It's a wallet size, and it doesn't give a whole lot. So if I wanted to carry minimal, I would probably pick this. This thing's so light. I think this is 0.22 ounces. I mean, there's no weight to it at all, which is really nice, but there's a lot of strength to it. And it doesn't cost that much. It's only $14.95. I wish they would make this an inch longer and maybe a ½ inch taller. Mwah! Sweet spot. So overall, just because it's so thin and I can't get all of my gear in it like I like it, I'm gonna rate this about 3.5. So this last pouch that we're gonna go over, when I saw it online, I was very excited about it. When I got it in my hands, I was very excited about it. When I started using it, I was very excited about it. I'm still excited about it. This is the ALPAKA wallet. Now this comes in two versions. They have this version and the Pro. The difference between this version and the Pro is that the Pro has an outside pocket where you can put your knife on the outside. This one does not. It just has this zipper pouch right here and this zipper pouch right here. But this is what makes this thing so sweet. The length. It is the right length. It'll fit in your pocket comfortably. It's not too long, it's not too tall, it's not too bulky. It's just feels like it's the right size. And you might notice that right now, it looks a little bit thick. It's because currently I am still carrying this. I tested this out and I just said, I like this so much, why am I gonna switch back to the Topo? And I love the Topo. The difference is this material. It's got YKK zippers. It's got absolutely waterproof zippers and waterproof material on the outside of this. This is X-Pack VX21 is the material. It's 100% carbon neutral and RFID blocking material as well. So this thing is just really sweet. So in the front here, I've got some things I carry, like my little pad of paper and some things like that. But I also noticed that I can put my credit cards in here, and I know on the inside pack, and it's RFID protected. So when I travel, this thing is going with me. I really like the material. You can hear it, it's kind of soft. It's strong. You can just tell it's just well built. The stitching is good. The zippers are super nice. This is the most expensive of all of them. Of course, you have to pay for the quality products, right? Well, sit down. Don't get too excited. It's not that expensive. It's only $25. But it is the most expensive pack on this list. But it is the pack that I'll be carrying. Oh, what did I score this? I scored this one a 4.5, not a 5. And that's it. That's all 9 packs. The materials, the quality, the usability, at least the usability for me. And if you watch that video on what I carry in my everyday summer pack, you'll understand how much gear I carry every day with me. And remember, you don't want it to be too heavy. Thank you very much for joining me. Subscribe, hit like if I shared some information that was helpful for you. And I'd love to talk to you in the comments. If you have some ideas on some other packs, please let me know. Share it with the community. Let's get the knowledge out there to find the best products for the people in our community. So have a wonderful day. Thanks again for joining me. See you around next time.